What's up, everyone? Mr.StealUrGurl is back to bring you another StealSpeaks Open tournament cast. It's round 2. The match is on Arctic Refuge. The players are Polarbearz and ours, also known as Waldcabald. There we go. I'm gonna go with ours today because I like to say that better. So let's introduce our players. We all know the one, the only Polarbearz as the orange UEF spawning in his natural habitat in the Arctic Refuge, doing an air opener and eco all day long. Ours is doing Harvogs. So that is going to be an interesting thing to see. There is ours spawning in as the blue Aeon, doing eco all day long with his little engineers. So let's speed this bad boy up. Of course, you've got the obligatory scout for the air player. That is a must if you are going air. Just see what your enemy has. Now, Polarbearz could switch to pure bombers. At this point, there is not a lot ours could do against air because the battery, the plasma battery, is it? It's the AA on the Harvog bolt. Bots weirdo, have not yet been researched. But Polarbearz is taking no chances and moving that wasp. That's free radar. These guys have radar, so that's free intel right there in the back of ours' base. So ours has not yet researched it. There it is, the sonic pulse battery and weapon range going down there for the Polarbearz. As let's tone it down a little bit, as two flanking positions, 2 units of 3 flank Polarbearz base. Now, these bots aren't going to get much done considering there's only 3 of them and there are quite a large number of bombers there. 4 or 5 bombers compared to 3 bots. It would have been better to bomb the middle guy, but shoulda, woulda, coulda, right? So yeah, those bots are just getting annihilated. These bots, on the other hand, may have a much better chance of taking out that mass extractor unless that tank gets there and shoos them away. I like how the engineer is going to repair that, but bombers come and say no to that. So the bots have to walk away. If he split his units a little bit, they wouldn't take so much damage for the splash damage for the bombers. But that engineer is dead, and it looks like that mass extractor is going to survive off of a little more than 500 hit points. Very well played there. And I missed a little fight there. Looks like not a lot happened there. That mass extractor survived about 500 hit points. And that's free scouting right there for Polarbearz. Excuse me for the sniffles. Again, I am sick. I have said that in many of the round 2 matches. So I apologize if I sniffle, cough, my voice cracks. It's gonna happen. I'm not at 100%, guys. And that is like one of the worst things for a caster, of course. So a point defense going down as ours is being harassed by some tanks. Those tanks would be wise to get the heck out of there, but they want to take a bot with them. Ours continually going for an attack on those mass extractors, but those bombers are saying, heck no, man. Heck no. But let's see what actually happens. The plasmic battery doesn't do enough damage, and I think this mass extractor is actually going to get taken out this time. And boom, down it goes. Well done there, ours. And P shields. Wow, I like P shields against Aeon as the UEF. So P shields and the Meteor mobile missile launcher. That's really going to hurt ours here in the long game. And Polar Bear, what the heck was that? At the very last second, he tried to move his tank, but it gets an MML to the face, so that's very, very painful. And like I said, you see these little wasps just around R's base? They are getting free intel. Polar Bear totally knows what's happening. I don't think Polar Bear has even built a radar here. Maybe he's got a intel gathering, maybe? No, I doubt it, on his factory, but I don't think so. So these P shields are going to make it very, very hard for ours to break through. And excuse me, everyone, I am going to cough, so I apologize for that. Again, I am sick. I like the chrome shield, but chrome shields are not as good as P shields. P shields could just be stacked, whereas the chrome shield isn't so good at that. And bombers coming overhead right in the center, taking out a couple of poor little bots, just trying to make their way in life, but unfortunately they are unable to do so because this is the Polar Bear's natural habitat. I mean, the Aeon cannot come in here and try to pull this crap. Of course I'm playing. Ours is doing a really great job against the Polar Bear. And a point defense, getting free shots, taking some health off of those shields. And those shields go down. Let's see what ours could do. Getting in there, putting some damage on, but the bombers come overhead and just take out too many of those bots. And the shields of the factory just really, 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 really helped out there. So Polar Bear is, taking out point defense, and I don't think this factory has much longer to survive because those meteors are just going after it all day long. And another little point defense making Polar Bear push back. I did not notice that research station there for ours. Ours really might want to consider switching to tanks. Chrome Health 2 is a great idea, and another factory goes down. Polar Bears gets hunker effectiveness on his ACUs, so there will be no snipes. But look at that. I love how Polar Bear built 2 point defense right there under that factory. Ours, it probably doesn't even see this within its field of vision, and these units are just getting annihilated despite having the second Chrome Health upgrade. Ours is now in danger. He's in deadly danger here as Polar Bear's units come up. I really think Shots would really help right now, but I think it might be too late now. That these units are just going to walk in and roll over everything ours has. So I think this is it, folks. I think ours is just walking away, trying to survive for as long as it can. He has got damage on his ACU. It's too little too late, and boom, down goes ours. Well played there, Polar Bears, and well played to you as well, ours. I really like these 2 scouting units here. They're free radar, essentially. And he sees all of that base with the Wasp radar, and there's Polar Bear hunkering down, hanging out with his point defense buddies. Well done there, Polar. That was an awesome match, and well done there as well, ours. You are still in it. Don't worry. It's a double elimination tournament. You are in the lower brackets. You are still a contender. You are an awesome player. You did awesome against Polar Bear in its natural habitat, but what do you expect? It's the Arctic refuge with Polar Bear. You are going to get hurt. You're going to get mauled by the bear. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for playing Polar Bear and ours. So subscribe to my channel, like this video, and as always, everyone, GG.